love and romance tarot readings. I am super excited to get into today's video. Today we're doing a collective reading, and this is literally just the pre-pull alone. This is everything that came out in the pre-pull, and we're going to pull for more cards as the reading goes on, but I'm getting so many messages from Spirit. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. I also now I can't talk. I also offer custom spell work on my Etsy. I have manifestation candles, all sorts of stuff on there. That's where you can check me out in the description. But you guys, we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, so there's so much going on. First of all, definitely getting a heavy romance message in this reading, but I'm also getting a reading just about your level up. So let's just start there. Something that I literally kept hearing when I got to the tarot, when I started pulling tarot, was Empress status. Specifically the term Empress status means so much to you. This is likely someone who watches tarot, someone who has been watching tarot for years, someone who really associates with the cards, someone who really kind of understands what the cards mean at this time, at least the major arcana. Because we have the Star card and the Empress, and as soon as this came out, I just kept hearing Empress status. We also have the Magician that came out. I'm like, where do I even start with this reading? Okay, so first of all, I really do feel like this is your year. Like 2023 in general, I feel like it's going to be a really good year. For a lot of you, the Star card is all about divine timing, wish fulfillment, being at the right place at the right time. And the Empress is about coming into your true divinity, you know, beyond masculine and feminine. The Empress is the feminine polarity, but she really embodies everything. You can't be an Empress, a whole being, without also having your masculine. So, you know, I just feel like you guys are on fire. Like, you guys are completely whole. You have reached Empress status, specifically on your own, though. On your own. No one got you here but you. So first of all, you need to take some time whenever you're watching this week, this weekend, make yourself a charcuterie board, get yourself whatever you like to drink, or get like some movie snacks and go in, like have a good time. Like, you need to treat yourself for this. Like I said, make yourself a charcuterie board, have a little paint and sip, okay, party of one, because this is definitely worth celebrating. And also with the Star card, that lets me know you guys have been getting very comfortable, which it's hard for Empresses to do this. You've been getting very comfortable allowing Spirit to lead the way, because the Star always indicates, you even have like the, you know, star symbolism, and the star is also an omen. It's always an omen. It's an omen in different religious texts. It's an omen in the Bible. It's an omen, like literally astrology, a whole method of spirituality based on the stars. You guys had to open up and surrender to a degree to that higher power, but you've also been manifesting like crazy. So we'll start with the level up, and then we'll get into the romance message, because that's juicy as well. But let's just fan out. So we have the Magician in the Tower. This lets me know it's been going down in your life. It's been going down, and you've had a lot of obstacles. It really feels stop and go. It feels like you guys have been fighting for your life, to be quite honest, like fighting for your mental health, fighting for your finances, fighting for your love life, for your boundaries, your sanity. Like, it feels like you've been really going through it, and it's just been adding more and more fire to you, like a freaking phoenix rising. That is significant for someone, specifically the word phoenix you really associate with. But we have the Magician. So you've been manifesting while also allowing, while also fighting for your life and jumping through obstacles and challenges, while trusting yourself and growing in your own divinity. It has been a process. This process, I'm hearing 3 years right now. This process may have taken 3 years total. It could have started off as something romantic, maybe a breakup. That's a Tower moment for a lot of people. A breakup, or something where you're losing your stability. So a Tower moment would also be like, you know, someone losing their home, or someone losing their living situation. But you guys have still been manifesting and still rising through all of this. A lot of people... No, first of all, Spirit is not allowing anyone to touch you right now. That's number one. You are like God's favorite, God's gift right now. And God is really sheltering you. Spirit is really sheltering you from anything outside of you. It doesn't matter what it is at this point. It could be your manager. It could be an ex. It could be someone that you don't even know in public. Spirit is keeping you from having those crazy situations. you may you may be the kind of person that like walks through a store like, I wish someone would try me today, and someone, like, it never happens, because spirit will literally like move things out of your way to cause the least amount of disturbance, because spirit knows when you're on 10, you are on 10. But we have the Queen of Swords. I feel like someone is unhappy with you. We're going to talk about this romance because everything is kind of tying together. But we also have the Two of Wands here, you guys. So I do feel like someone of the past that you've likely already turned away, Queen of Swords, is coming back, and for whatever reason it is causing you to be kind of stuck, or it's causing you to revert back to the old version of yourself. This person could be karmic, they could be a twin flame, they could be someone that really triggers you. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but it did come out from the romance deck. We have forgiveness and closure. And the crazy thing is, you're reaching this space of peace, forgiveness, and closure because you're actually talking to someone new. We have options, up all night, turned on. Someone is actually getting you turned on again. Someone has you feeling activated and excited. I feel like you have been naturally turned on, you know, by yourself, but it's been a while, like, since someone outside of you has really turned you on and made you feel excited, or really made you feel like that kind of attraction to them. And this is the reason that you're in such a positive energy. So when this energy comes back, you know, this person of the past, it's like, yeah, you can forgive them, and yeah, you can get closure. But if they're at all manipulative or karmic, they're not going to accept that. And that's where the trouble will happen. That's where the struggle will happen. But we got the villain era, so they better you're like in your F around and find out energy, especially with that Queen of Swords that came up before. Like, they really don't want to try it with you. That would just be the worst thing that they could do, because they think that you're forgiving them because you're easy or you're soft, you're just going to let them back in. They're not thinking in their head that you are in a different space. They don't believe it. They don't feel like you have the possibility to. They don't feel like you even have the ability to level up in that way where you can stand up for yourself. Not even stand up for yourself, but just stand in your power. You don't have to go 0 to 100 for them to get the picture. You will just completely exit yourself out of the situation the moment there is disrespect, and they'll get it. Because there's nothing else for them to pull on and say that, you know, because you're not interacting, you're not giving them any new material. People cannot control you these days. In the comments, say, I am not easily controlled. I am standing in my power, because that is 1000% where you guys are at. Forgiveness at the bottom of that one, it says releasing resentments. At the bottom of closure, it says accepting transition. So it is what it is, and you're moving forward with someone new. We got the progress card. Like I said, this is literally all from the pre-poll. Spirit had so much to say as soon as I tapped into this collective message. Forward movement in love is what that says. So again, anyone getting in your way at this time, Spirit is like zapping like lightning. I just saw an image of, you know, like those porch zappers where it's like you have one if you live in the country, or if you live somewhere where there's a bunch of bugs and things like that. Some people have like the lights that will zap the bugs back to hell. I just saw that. Like, this person may be like a little cockroach, just like a annoyance, like a bug in the night that never dies, will never leave you alone, and Spirit is zapping them back to poverty. No, but Spirit is zapping them back, you know, the heck away from you. I do think it's very important for you to be honest, but I also feel like this is talking about the new option that you have coming through. We have the serious intentions card, but to be honest, I feel like you guys are rotational dating right now. I feel like you have multiple people in your life that you're dating and considering. You're not trying to close yourself off and, you know, only be available to one person. There's an energy of you really wanting to do things the right way, and at this point it's not even about your inner desire, but because you're a whole being, you're showing up as the Empress. It's natural for you at this point. So you're natural rotationally dating, naturally not closing yourself off and taking yourself off the market for, you know, someone who hasn't proven themselves and really earned you. So I don't feel like it's going to take a whole lot of effort for you to be in this energy. I truly feel like you're just naturally in this energy. But yeah, you have multiple options, at this time. We got spiritual activity. You're probably seeing a lot of angel numbers or having weird dreams. You may even be hearing like weird creaks in your house. That's something that's been happening for me personally, as I've been specifically working on my energetics and meditation and expanding my reach with my aura. As soon as I get to a certain point, I can feel it in my crown chakra, and then all of a sudden like things start dropping in my room, or I'm hearing like little crinks and things like that. It's like, oh shit, okay, this actually hitting. This spiritual activity is actually hitting. But you guys may be seeing a lot of that right now. Also, you may have like ancestors and people trying to reach out to you. Be careful about that as well, because I feel a little bit for some of you that you really are up leveling to the point where, certain beings and energies may be wanting to work with you because of how you could benefit them, So just be careful, be mindful of energy harvesting. But yeah, you guys, I'm definitely going to see what's going on with this up all night and turned on. And serious intentions, like there's someone coming through who wants you pretty bad. I'm actually going to clarify if those are different energies, because I just want to make extra sure. But we have being honest. So spirit is calling you to be honest with this person of the past. That's karmic, or whatever you want to call it. This person that keeps coming back, the roach. Yeah. Spirit is telling you to be honest with the roach and to let them know, this isn't what I want. This is what I intend to do. I intend to move on with my life, and, be honest with them. And also spirit is kind of calling you to be honest with the people you're moving forward with, because you're in such a hot, attractive, activated energy, you guys. You're just attracting people from all directions. Like literally people may be stopping, like you could be walking through the grocery store and people are stopping and staring at you, like visibly like stopping and staring at you, turning their head, watching the direction you're walking in. It may be very dramatic, and it's like, what is happening? It's because you're leveling up. It's because you're leveling up. So be mindful of your energy, protect your energy. Spirit, for serious intentions, is this the same energy as up all night? I want to say no with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse that just wanted to come out. I feel like you guys have perfected the balance between having multiple people that you're talking to for different reasons. So it's like you are able to engage in, casual situations literally without having anything taken from you. You may have felt in the past that you were used when you engaged in these kind of connections, but I'm tapping into someone who has perfected the art of casual relationships. So you have someone that you're kind of connected with, for that stimuli, and then you have someone that you're connected with that has serious intentions. Okay. You know what? And I was so for it, but now spirit's like, this isn't good for you. And we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. So spirit is saying slow but steady wins the race, but just know that this is leaking your spiritual energy. This is leaking your Kundalini energy. So try not to engage in these activities too much. These are separate energies. So I'm going to read on serious intentions, see who this is, see what's going on. But up all night and turned on is someone that is kind of just a plaything, to be honest. Someone, 10 of Swords in reverse, you have no investment in. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you're not taking seriously. And someone who, Queen of Cups in reverse, could potentially catch you slipping. Spirit is saying, 8 of Swords, there are booby traps around. Yes, you have leveled up to Emperor status, but life is, there's ups, there's downs. Sometimes you'll be at Queen of Cups status, then you'll be, go up further to Emperor status, then you'll go to Page of Cups status. Your status can change. So you've worked so hard, you know, Spirit is like, I know you're doing your thing and right now you're managing it well, but Eight of Swords, you don't know this person as well as you think you do, and you don't know what they're capable of, and you also don't know, you know, your brain is so smart that someone doesn't have to go out of their way to play you for you to still feel like you've been played once you look at the situation from the higher perspective. It is one of your gifts, but it can be a curse for you because it's like ignorance is bliss, but your brain doesn't allow you to sit in ignorance too long. So once your brain starts to catch on that your energy is being leaked, you're going to look at this person, but you can't even get mad at them because they're not playing you. But Spirit is saying this is still a minefield, Eight of Swords. So once your brain gives you that download, you know, you have those downloads where it's just like, damn, you see, like you have this mind-blowing change in perspective or perspective that comes through. You guys are good for that. Your brain is good for that. So be very, very, very careful with this connection. But I don't see this person hurting you, but I do see that you have the potential to get hurt by this situation because you're just too smart. I'm trying to fix the light because you can't see the turned on card, but I already read it to you. You know what it says. This card right here, the light is like literally shining on it, so you can't see the words. But anyways, let's proceed. I'm like, where do I want to go? Okay, let's talk about serious intentions. Spirit, what can you tell us about serious intentions? There's so many things going on for you right now. Wow, we have the Fool card. This is a new beginning. This is someone you're likely meeting in the near future, not someone you've read as you're watching this reading, or you've met as you're watching this reading. If you have met this person, it would be in the very recent past. There would be nothing that has happened between the two of you romantically at this point. Wow, and then we have the Ten of Swords that came out again. The Modern Witch Tarot comes with 2 Ten of Swords. You don't have to put this in the deck, but I like to keep mine in the deck. And instead of the Ten of Swords, it says everything is fine, ironically. And the Ten of Swords showed up for you in reverse when it comes to this situation. So Spirit is saying like slow and steady wins the race with this one. This is a connection. I'm hearing destiny, something that's been a long time coming, something that you have been preparing for, something that Spirit has been getting you prepared for. And then I'm hearing the one. You guys have been wanting to meet the one, be with the one, join into union with like the one, a higher level connection. 5 of Cups in reverse, someone who won't disappoint you. So I definitely feel like this is related to that star card energy we were getting before, where it's like your golden moment. But the star card always talks about divine timing. That's what makes it so magical, because it's truly completely out of our control. So serious intentions, this person is being aligned with you by Spirit. I feel like this person may not live in your area. For some of you, that just means not in your same city. For some of you, things may be more difficult, where it's like this person, like, and you have no overlapping areas of your life. So there's like no chance you'd be in the same place. But this one is brewing. This one feels like destiny. Let me read on the options. I want to see what's up with these options you have going on as well. Spirit, what else can you tell me about the options of the collective? We have drawing you in. People are really trying to get your attention. You know, people are very intimidated by you as well. I feel like a lot of people look, but they know not to touch. They know not to touch, not to try you that way. You guys are showing up like very, very attractive. This could be physically attractive. This could be energetically attractive, like your magnetism is on 1000, very strong and powerful right now. But we have drawing you in and work well together. This is almost giving me like gym crush vibes, where someone is seeing you like getting in, like just going in, getting the best possible workout, someone who's really inspired by you, someone who feels like you and them would work well together. This could be someone who has their own business, someone who has their own spiritual business specifically, someone who has their own like personal trainer type thing going on, but they really want to work with you. People are looking at your body like art. You may have a unique body type, or you may be very confident in your body. You may flaunt your body. People can see your glow up in that way. People want to work with you. They see you as the kind of person that they can build with. Oh, and I love this energy, but me personally, I just, whenever I see this, I'm like, dude, practice your spiritual protection. You cannot slip on your spiritual protection. You cannot. And I'm like, everybody at this point is getting the same. I don't care if it's an ancestor or my best friend. Y'all are both getting treated the same at this point. Because it's like, you want to trust people, but listen, just practice your spiritual protection, because when everyone is looking at you like the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, everybody is looking at you like you are the best thing on planet Earth. They're seeing your level up. They're looking at you with eyes of wanting to benefit, like people trying to draw you in, trying to flirt with you. If you feel like people are sending you like signs and signals right now that they're interested, they definitely are. They're trying to bait you. That's exactly what's happening. People are trying to get you excited, trying to bait you, trying to get you to basically pursue them. Talking in circles. See? Spirit is like, listen, talking in circles, nothing to say. People are also really boring you right now. People are trying to finesse you. I just get this energy with you guys collective that people are talking in circles trying to woo you. They really think that you are influenced and that you are going to surrender to their jargon. You know, like it's like they just talk in circles, but never really saying anything, never bringing up anything that catches your attention, just talking in circles. Like, I don't know. I get this energy as like people, they want to share with you their business plans. Like, oh, I'm doing this and this and this and da 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 da. And it's like, I got the potential to do that and da 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 da. And it's like people are just telling you all this useless information. And it's like, it's not going to work, because they're going to have to lead with being the emperor. Not only are they going to have to, be able to communicate well, but you will see that, in their life, they will be able to back it up. It's not going to be something that you're going to have to question, it'll be clear. Like, I can see what you're doing. You don't need to talk in circles. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like people talking in circles. It sounds like jargon. It sounds like small talk disguised as, I don't know what the point is. I mean, I know what the point is. People are really feeling you. They're trying to draw you in. They're trying to get you to come out of your comfort zone and essentially to pursue them. That's the best way to explain it, because that is exactly what they're trying to do, and I don't feel like you guys are going for it. I don't feel like, they just don't get it. They don't get it. Like I said, I was picking up on 3 years. This is 3 years of hard work and taking the okie doke at some point. Like, so you already know what it looks like when someone is just trying to impress you. You know what's happening? It's like they're trying to impress you with who they are, but it's like you can't just take their word for it. You have to see it, Which is why I hate the question, what do you bring to the table? Because why ask someone that when you're going to have to see it anyway? It's a question that will hurt you significantly more than it will help you. Because if you ask that question, you're going to take their word for it and you're going to disarm yourself. They don't even have to do the work to play you. You're going to disarm yourself just by taking their word for it, thinking like, oh yeah, this person is clean and organized. This person is on top of it. This person is dependable, stable, da da da. You go to their house, finally, after 2 months, you're basically in love with this person. It's a shit show. They don't have anything together. They're all talk. I hate that question, because it's like, you think I'm not going to take your word for it anyway, so I'm not going to ask. And I don't know why this reminded me of that, but it did, because it's just like, you don't need to do all of that, you know? I'm not going to take your word for it anyway. So anyways, just be smart right now. People are really feeling you, wanting to work with you. You have multiple options, but I see that they're drawing you in. They're trying to pull you into their aura, their home court, where they have the advantage. Talking in circles, they don't really truly have something amazing to offer. They're just talking and talking and talking because they're feeling you. So with this much attraction, especially if it is something that you're not really used to, you could definitely end up getting finessed by your own villain era because your attraction is so hot and high. Just be really careful. I'm gonna wrap up this right here too. Spirit, what can you tell me about this forgiveness and closure? This person has been pining away for you. Wow, I knew this would come up. I just knew. I had a feeling. We got the spying card. We got intimacy, secret feelings, and spying. This person thought that they had, they thought that they had you. They thought that they had you through physical intimacy. There was a kiss that you hung on to, or the physical intimacy was the thing that was the best between you and them. Like when you think of the good times you have, a lot of those good times may be associated with times that you guys were physical with each other. And they definitely use that to their advantage to try to have some sort of control on you. And it's like, you may notice that this person comes in like every few months, they D you down, or they give you that good cookie wet meow package on a splits. And next thing you know, you're back in their web. You're back on them, wanting to be around them all the time, wanting to talk to them, you know, back in this just treacherous cycle. We have messages. So Spirit is saying this is likely going to be initiated by a message that they send you. We have self-focus and transformation though. So I feel like it's just too little too late, honestly. It's not that you don't love this person. It's not that the physical intimacy isn't good. The physical intimacy is likely on 1000, but it's just like, it's just too little too late. There's nothing else, like, what is there that you could say or do? Like, it's just too late. So some of you, I'm not really picking up on this, but some of you may end up messing with this person again, just out of like the odds, like that will probably happen for some of you. But some of you are more okay with this. And you know what? It's so tricky because there's layers to all of it. But I would rather see you guys messing with someone you don't have feelings for. And Spirit is just saying, no, you're going to catch feelings. You don't even know what this person has the ability to do. But also, again, the way that your brain will process this in the near future, you may look at yourself like, oh, I'm not, you know, good enough. Like, why did I participate in this? You may start to feel bad about it. And it may trick you into feeling like you're not at Empress status anymore. Or maybe you will descend from, you know, that Empress status if you're, you know, dealing with things like this. So like, it's hard because me as a person, I'm like, well, shit, dealing with someone that you're not super, you know, attached to versus like someone in the past that's obviously very karmic, you've dealt with for years or just a long time, someone you've been hanging out for, someone who has been really pulling you energetically with that sacral energy, like keeping you hooked on them. I would say go this versus that. So if you're using this connection to kind of get over this one, to make it easier for you to surrender and, you know, keep moving forward on your journey, cool. If that's all you can do with it, but just don't stay too long. You know, you got to know when to hold, you got to know when to fold. You may have to get yourself another hoe, okay? You may have to get somebody else that can do it for you on a splits or whatever they do for you, okay? Because you don't want to start to get attached to this one and just end up in another cycle all over again, you know? But as far as this situation of the past, yeah, I just feel like you guys are beyond it. Like with the self-focus, it's like you've looked in the mirror, you've grown, you've expanded genuinely, not from like a pseudo-spiritual place where it's just like we're using these big words. You really have transformed and you genuinely are focused on yourself. You can't get to Emperor status without focus on yourself. It's just not a thing. So up leveling definitely happening, but a message will be coming through from this person. And to be honest, I feel like the situation will end okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they fought back, but I still feel like it will end okay just because of where you guys are at spiritually. So Spirit, anything else you can tell us about our level up right now, about anything you wish to tell us? Ooh. We have dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth is what it says at the bottom of that card. So Spirit is saying, I'm continuing to send you sign and signals. Also, communicate with your guides. You know, if you're more of like an angel number, synchronicity kind of girl, kind of boy, let Spirit know that, like, Spirit, I'm the kind of person where it's like, you just send it to me on the clock. I'll look up the angel number and do what it do. Don't send me an apparition of my uncle, my past uncle, and you know, that's too much for me, Spirit. I can't do the noises and going on. You just communicate with Spirit, like what you like and what's best for you. Wow, we have believing in the magic. True magic is abounding in my life, and I would say that is absolutely true. We have all the elements here for magic to happen. The Empress is naturally very magical. We got the Star card with, you know, that wish fulfillment. We got the Tower destroying anything that is in the way. We got the Queen of Swords. You are awake. You are conscious. We got the Fool card with new beginnings. We have the Magician. You are creating. But we do have this Two of Wands. So I feel like right now you're kind of stuck in this place where it's tricky because you want to explore, you want to have fun, you want to meet new people, you want to date, you want to do all the fun things, but at the same time it's like you're in this very powerful point in your personal development and in your spiritual journey where it would be more effective if you could commit more to your spiritual path. However, it's kind of like, you know how you're studying and sometimes you need to take a study break, like, or your brain will literally refuse to like allow you to process any more information. If you're at that point when you've been working hard, take the break, because you could literally be like, literally when I'm studying, I could be reading a paragraph 3 times in a row and still not be able to summarize what the heck I just read if I need a break. My brain will literally stop. So if you're at that point in your journey where you've been working, doing the most, you know, growing, ascending, towers have been crashing, you're still standing, treat yourself. Whatever you like to do, treat yourself, okay? Like I said, have a little movie night and make it a whole thing. Make it a whole day. Make it a whole weekend, you know? As much as you can, allow yourself to live your life, but be careful. See, that's the thing about the Empress. The Empress can also be very... The Empress has the ability to kind of do anything, and the Empress is a whole being. She's not 100% light and love and nurturing and care. She's got the dark feminine aspects, you know, as well. So the Empress can, you know, love to have a good time. Just imagine like a princess or a queen, like back in the ye old era, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, they have to, you know, show face for their country, but also they can be very mischievous and, you know, they're powerful. We have proceeding softly. Spirit wants you to know, or Spirit knows that you want to live more of a soft life. Things are getting easier for you moving forward. Just continue to stick in there, hang in there. Proceeding softly says my inner power grows in moments of quietude. So Spirit is saying taking some time to just journal can be a way that you can be soft with yourself, especially if you can make a ritual out of it. Literally have a glass of tea each night, chamomile, lavender tea. I freaking love anything with lavender in it, like tea wise, coffee wise. Oh my God, I don't know why it's so good. Anyways, having yourself, you know, a nice caffeine-free, if you can, tea, and, you know, doing a little journal ritual. That would be really nice for you to do. And then we have renewing your life at the bottom of the deck. This one says, radiant vitality is filling my life. She's throwing a box off the edge, and the box says clutter. So this is a good time to do some spring cleaning, to declutter, work on your feng shui, burn some incense, clean your home. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. Spiritually clean your home, you know, burn some sage, Palo Santo, whatever. and continue to hold up those boundaries, continue to hold people accountable, and continue to clear the clutter out of your life so these new blessings can come in. Oh my God, that is what I have for this reading. We got so much in the pre-pull. I'll be doing more collective messages moving forward. This one I really loved. It was really fun to do, so I'm excited to see what else Spirit has for us. Like I said, my Etsy is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or need any manifestation help, any candle magic done for you. I offer all of that on there. But that's what I have for you guys today. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.